What's up, Gemini? Welcome to my channel. My name is Echo Moon. Today I am bringing you your first half of April love reading. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's a general love reading, so take how it resonates with you and your situation and leave what doesn't, all right? All right, so we're going to first get into the oracle cards, a little bit of tarot, and then we're going to, well, depending on the tarot, give me one second. Depending on the tarot, we are going to, pull an oracle out, another oracle out at the end. All right. So we're going to layer it pretty like. All right. We already got a card that came out. So how this person sees you, we have the fates. So this is something karmic. This is something that you guys, they feel like they see you as someone that they had, no matter what, you guys were going to meet. Like it was something that was fated. It was something that was karmic. It was something that was divinely guided for a reason and a purpose. Okay. And we're going to explore more and see what that's all about. All right. So how do they feel about you, Gemini? How do they feel about you, Geminis? Orphaned. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at anybody who was actually orphaned. I'm just like, seriously, this is how they feel about you? No, they may feel like they're not up to your standard. They may feel like you may be more extroverted and they may be more introverted. Okay, so at times they feel like they have a grasp on you, but your mind and your mouth move so damn fast. I love you, Geminis, but you guys move so fast at certain things that they might feel like they're not going to be able to catch up, or they can't catch up, or, in certain cases, you might have abandoned this person or left them somewhere to go to something else. All right. So they might feel like they don't completely have a grip on you. All right. Now, how their energy affects you? Simple. Sorry for that. The light isn't really that. What's up with the light though? All right. Truth be told. Truth be told. How their energy affects you, it doesn't. You are who you are. You're not going to change for anybody. With truth be told, it's all about transparency, and you tell it like it is. It might come off a little bit, brash. It might come off funny, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, you're able to basically keep it real with this person and not play any games. So this person might have higher expectations than you, Gemini, but we are going to see. Let's have a look-see. All right. So I actually did this differently than I wanted to. I wanted to first lay out the 3 oracle cards, then go over each of them, but whatever. All right. So outside influence. Okay. What's an outside influence? We have King of Cups. Some of you guys could be dealing with the water sign. Really doesn't matter, male or female. Give me another one for that. Give me one more just so we can get some clarity here. We have the World. So somebody could be completing something, completing a cycle, a relationship, a chapter, closing it. This person that you could be dealing with, they could be coming from a situation or relationships, whatever the case may be. What it boils down to, could also be dealing with the Capricorn. Just wanted to throw it out there. What this boils down to is being able to tap in and trust your intuition and knowing when things are like, when the karmic debt has been paid off, so to speak. Okay. So what I am gathering from this, and this is just looking at this, we haven't even done the rest of the spread, But what I pick up from this is that you guys are in each other's life for a reason, and that's because it's something that wasn't completed. You know, there was no resolution in a past life, however you look at it, okay, depending on what your beliefs are. But this person is not going to be in your life for they're only going to be in your life for a certain amount of time, and then that's it. Once you guys complete what you're supposed to both learn and both evolve into, then it's time to move on. All right. It is time to move on. The outside influence is spirit. The outside influence is the divine. Okay. This is all supposed to happen because it's supposed to happen. It's like it was destined to happen. It was fated to happen. Okay. You were fated to come together. You were fated to, you know, learn the goods and the whatever about each other. Let's keep going. I'm like, I can't just stop here. There's too much to go. Too much to go. All right. So what will you learn from this person? Okay. What will you learn from this person? The Four of Wands. Once you create one success, once you complete one success, once you complete something, celebrate it, okay, and move on. It's not necessarily that you're learning this from this person. What this person helps you establish is some foundation, is some groundwork on what you want when it comes to relationships, what you want when it comes to your significant other, your partner, whoever. Okay. I mean, we're talking about love here. So, I mean, you get where I'm coming from, right? So what you learn from this other person is you need to have a strong foundation. You got to know what you want. If not, then you're just going to just, you know, flip from one relationship, one thing to another. So it's just like you have to lay down who you are, what you value, and stand by that. Okay. That's what it's all about. All right, so the driving force, let's go into the personality. All right, so let's look at a portrayal of the person's personality. They could be a fire sign, doesn't really matter. Sag, Leo, Aries, male or female, but the person's confident. The person goes for what they want. They are driven, they are motivated, they are very charismatic. Very charismatic. Give me one more for this. Oh, you want it to come out? You want it to come out. Come on. And we have the High Priestess. Could be a Pisces. Could be a Scorpio. I feel like the High Priestess is either one. It doesn't matter. Pisces, Scorpio, even Cancers are in there because they're just as intuitive, but Pisces is up there. This person, you know, obviously they're knowledgeable. They could be a little older, not too older, but just a little bit older. They're successful, but at the same time, they're wise. Okay. It's kind of like I've been there, done that. And so they might be more settled in who they are. And that's why I feel like they might be just slightly older, because it's kind of like they might have, you know, obviously everybody comes to the situation with different experiences. So for this person, it's just like, what you see is what you get too, but they also have their secrets. They also have things that they do not display. Like you like to put it all out there. They may give you some of it. They're not going to give you all of it. Okay. They're not going to give you all of it. Now, what's the driving force behind their intentions with you? No. We have the Knight of Coins. Something sensual, something that is not, something that has longevity to it, something that has some sense of stability to it. Like this person knows what they want, and some of you may not fully understand. You may feel you know what you want, but you're not really fully there yet. until you sit down, silence your mind or yourself, and, you know, take a introspective look at yourself and say, hey, like, this is what I want. But I mean, with their intention, they wanted something stable. They wanted something, you know, they wanted something more. They wanted something more, something a little bit more secure. So for, like I said in the beginning, you guys, we have the King of Coins. Give me another one. Give me another one. Give me another one. We have the Six of Coins. So they feel like you are generous. You are, you value your time, okay? And you don't have none to waste. So this person, they feel like this is a relationship that can provide, you know, equal gain, equal value, like reciprocity, you know, they give, you receive, vice versa, etc., etc. All right. Let me keep going, because I'm like, I'm just going to pause right there and just keep going. Hold on. Five of Cups. Whatever they thought about you, it's not, and I'm not saying you're the disappointment, not whatsoever. Like I said, this was fated. It was meant to be, because ultimately at the end of the day, lessons was meant to be learned and you was meant to move on. Okay. So even though they felt like this could be something solid, this could be something, you know, successful. All right. It ended not being that way. What this person needs to learn, like, for example, on your end, you may need to learn, again, like I said, what you value, foundation, blah, blah, blah. I should throw that question in there, like what this person needs to learn. Damn, I didn't do that, but I will next time. But on their end, though, on their end, they're still carrying around baggage. They need to evolve. Okay? They need to evolve themselves. Emotional baggage that they're suppressing. They might go through phases of depression, bouts of depression, where they just shut down. You know, they may be one of those people that, you know, they have high expectations, and when they're not met, it's like their world comes crashing down. And that's not to say anything bad about the person, but I mean, you're human. We all have emotions. Yeah. All right. So your relationship in the near future could be a Capricorn. It doesn't matter. So your relationship in the near future, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Coins. Your relationship in the near future is going to be one where one person is going to try to control the other. One person is going to try to, you know, use their power or influence over the next person. And that's when things take a left field. Okay. So in the near future, I'll pull out another one. In the near future, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, because you're not going to like that. We have the Seven of Cups. Yeah. We have the Seven of Cups. When things get controlling, that's where somebody else emotionally disappears and they go elsewhere. You know, there might be some infidelity, some cheating going on, possibly. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to be. Escapism through, you know, drugs, whatever the case may be. Yeah, whatever. But basically, it's just going to be a disconnection. There's a disconnection there. There's a disillusionment there. All right. There's a disillusionment there. And then we have the Empress, Taurus, or Libra you could be dealing with. But this is one, in this situation, and paired with these, it's one where it's just like, doing too much. You know, the other person is doing too much. Whoever you're dealing with, you know, they're nurturing, they like to take care of you, they like to be in charge. And that's cool, that's good. But at the same time, you like to do your own thing too. All right? So in a nutshell, what comes off at the beginning as something that has potential ends up being really just a karmic situation. You could be dealing with the Aries. They had something similar, not like this. Aries was on some other they was on some other stuff, like but I lost my train of thought. Shit. At the end of the day, what was meant to be is meant to be. There's going to be disappointments, but at the most important thing is what you learn from this and how you can evolve from it in order to prevent the same situation or situationships or relationships or couples or wasted time, whatever the case may be. I keep saying whatever the case may be. That is the term of the day. But let's move on. Because I'm just like, I just, you know, it's too bad. But stuff like that happens. You know, people are in each other's life for a transition. It's a transition phase. You know, what the other person thought is not the same. So even though you was upfront, this other person was not completely upfront with how they felt. They thought they could take advantage of it. They thought maybe that, you know, things will turn around, you know, but you're not one to be held down like that. Not like that. Not like this. Not controlling, not domineering. It's nothing like that. It's just like, if there's nothing more for me to learn, experience, gain, exchange with you or communicate with you, then there's nothing else left there at all. Okay? At all. Like, thanks. But moving on. So for the singles, will a relationship with this person be beneficial? Actually, you know what? We're going to do another tarot because the outcome was negative. The outcome was negative. So what's some advice for the singles moving forward? You can't really see this, but I'm not going to shift the cards. What's some advice for the singles? The Emperor, exactly. Establish your own values, establish who you are, establish the foundation, build the, you know, put down the groundwork, build what you want as far as who you are, but build what you want as far as like the relationship, in a person. You're in control of your own destiny. You don't want anybody else controlling you. But at the end of the day, this was meant to happen. You could be dealing with the Aries, with the Emperor too. But at the end of the day, this was meant to happen. You know, this is one of those karmic soul ties. You have the Empress, you have the Emperor, you have several kings here. It's like, you know, one of these things that is just like, it's going to end up successful as far as what it was meant to be and what the whole purpose of you guys coming together. Moving on, because I feel like I'm going off on a tangent here. All right, so for the couples, let's pull out a card for you and see what we have here. We have the Ace of Wands. Va-va-voom. So for people who are in a relationship, there's going to be a new passionate beginning. Is going to be like a reset button. Okay. It's just like, all right, we had a bad run. All right. Let's close that chapter and let's start something new. You know, let's start dating again, dating each other again, you know, bringing some renewal, bringing some desire, bringing some, you know, bringing something strong. No, but bringing something that is going to put a smile on your face at the end of the day. Okay. So, I mean, for the couples, there's renewal there. You both have fiery energy, as far as the outcome goes. So, you know, new beginnings and all of that. In the meantime, Gemini, thank you for your time. Sorry for going off on a tangent and losing my train of thought in there. But please subscribe, and comment below if this resonates with you. I will catch you guys on the next one. Okay?